MORDHAU. Easily my favorite game. Yeah, what the fuck? MORDHAU. Easily my favorite game of all time. Not really, but for 2019 at least. You guys are probably watching this, judging by the title, being like, hey, what's up with MORDHAU? Why does it suck? What's its biggest issue? Why is it shit? Right? It's not. I actually love it. I'm a huge Chivalry fan. I have like 100 hours on there easy, and I've had MORDHAU for a week and already have like fucking 60 hours on it. So yeah, you can say I'm a little bit addicted. But the biggest issue with MORDHAU is not what you would think. You'd think it'd be some stupid tactics or some type of exploit or weapon that's overpowered like it is in many other games. Cough cough Battlefield, I'm looking at you, you fucking shitters. Sorry, I used to be a big Battlefield fanboy, but yeah. So this is the, this is probably what will kill MORDHAU unless it gets fixed. So, yeah. So basically, right off the bat, you may notice that there's not many, like, game modes per se. There's Frontline, Horde, and Battle Royale. Well, everyone loves Battle Royale, so let's just fucking add that into the game and ruin fucking medieval combat! Fuck you, Fortnite. Fucking die. I feel like adding Battle Royale to this game is like going to the graves of the greats, you know, those who fought back in the chivalry times. Fucking sword on sword, not to be gay. Killing each other, close quarters, right? And then just Fortnite dancing on their fucking grave. That's basically what that is. So we're not going to talk about that because it's shit. Right? So then you have Horde and you have Frontline. The biggest issue with Horde is it's cool for a couple rounds, but then it just turns into I'm overwhelmed, so let's buy the crossbow, sit in a tower, and shoot some fucking AI in the head for like 3 hours while we barely progress at all. So yeah, it's cool. I'm sure you can have your fun if shooting people in the head with a crossbow is your thing, which is okay. And then there's Frontline, the game mode that everyone plays. You see Node play, they're playing Frontline. You see fucking like anyone play, they're playing Frontline, right? So here's the thing with Frontline. Chivalry had, you know, team-based game modes like that. But there were multiple. There was, like, fucking Protect... I don't even know what there was. There was a bunch. It's been so long. But, which is one thing. I mean, that's fine. Just have one. It's basically objective-based, like, capture and defend and shit like that. Right? But the issue is, you have 64 players in the server. You know, 32 fucking red guys versus 32 fucking blue guys. I would call them Masons and Agathons, or whatever the hell, from Chivalry, but this isn't Chivalry. Rest in peace. And, again, Chivalry has that too, you know, 2 teams fighting out, a bunch of people, right? But, what Chivalry didn't have is this fucking toxic-ass, stupid-ass fucking player base, dude. I mean, look at it. Chivalry, there was honor. You would bow against your opponent anytime you'd fight. Right? There wouldn't be big clusterfucks of just people swinging longswords killing everyone, including their teammates, right? No. In MORDHAU, it's basically, oh yes, I see a guy, let's go fucking kill him. Right? Chivalry, again, it would be like, you know, maybe there would be a tag team like 2-on-2, but it was mostly 1-on-1, just a bunch of little battles and a big battle, like it was back in the day. I'm gonna pretend I know because I totally lived back in the fucking 0 AD or whatever the hell. So, yeah. The biggest issue in MORDHAU is its player base. And I'm not going to blame them because MORDHAU honestly has a lot more traction than it should have. Chivalry is an okay game. It's been out since, what, like 2012? And, you know, it was pretty small and it got kind of big on free weekends and got better and shit like that. But it never had its big moment where it was fucking massive, like MORDHAU. See, MORDHAU, everyone's talking about. It's fucking big. Hell, that's why I'm making this video, because easy money, easy views. Got him. But, so I'm not gonna directly blame the players, but what I'm saying is the game is gonna die if it keeps up for too long. Because no one likes it when you just run into a battle, you're trying to have a duel, and then next thing you know, your teammate with his fucking executioner's sword goes and chops your fucking block off. Right? Or you're just fighting some dude, next thing you know, the wave on the enemy team respawns, and then instead of a 1-on-1, you're on a fucking 20-on-1, and you get your asshole pushed inside out. So, I know there's nothing in the game saying, oh, hey, you know, you don't wanna just go in a big clusterfuck, because that's not how it was back in the day. But there was something about the players in Chivalry, they actually cared. They bought the game because they loved medieval warfare, and the people, well, up until MORDHAU came out, the people who still played it, played Chivalry, oh my god. They were like, they've been playing it since day one, kind of like me. Right? They've been fucking, since 2012, they've had that game installed, and they've been fucking learning every single weapon, playing it out, having honor, laughing, fucking doing all this funny shit that you can do in Chivalry. Right? But, MORDHAU comes along, huge thing, blows up, PS4, fucking PC, I don't even know if it's on the Xbox, god damn it. But it blows up, right? And so everyone buys it, and then they play it like they're farming kills, like they're playing fucking Call of Duty or Battlefield, right? They're not bowing, they're not fucking flourishing before a battle, they're not splitting off into groups, they're just going to big clusterfucks, throwing fire bombs, stabbing with a rapier and shield, because that's the only way to fucking survive. And, yeah. So honestly, I think the biggest saving grace for this game would be the fact that there's already, like, community servers. They're not going to be like they were in Chivalry, where you had fucking lightsaber mod, where you had zero gravity, you can jump around and slice someone open with a lightsaber. But, they at least have, like, community servers. So you'll have, one of my favorite things, which is actually where I have most of my hours, is they have duels. It's basically made up, there's always an admin or whatever. Basically, you get in, it's a free-for-all, but you can't start attacking someone until you flourish, or bow, or basically lock in combat, and then you're in a one-on-one combat. And that, right there, is how these games were meant to be fucking played. Perfect timing on blocks, perfect timing on attacks, and it basically comes down to a battle of who has more stamina and who is able to manage it better. So if MORDHAU were to make their game a little bit better to that, the issue is people don't know about that. They just click play and they either get whatever the fuck they want. And most people choose Frontline, like I said. So it wasn't for the real G's like me who knew that Chivalry had a built-in duel mode, and I fucking loved it so much that I was like, man, this game's great, but you can't duel. So my smartass went in the server browser, typed in duel, and I found a bunch. The issue is again, it's not publicly advertised. It's not even a game mode. It's basically team deathmatch or free-for-all, but the server rule in the title says that you must flourish before a battle. And even then, you'll have some people who don't do it, but they get kicked pretty fast. So if you own the game, or thinking about owning the game, or even whatever the fuck, if you know about this game, basically try out or look up dueling, because it is the way to go. It's how you learn the mechanics. It's how you learn how other players work. It's how you learn how to conserve stamina and how to time attacks and dodge them and all that good shit. Yes, some of it's transferable to Frontline or any of the other big game modes, but no matter what, you're gonna always run into a clusterfuck where there's fucking 30 guys right next to you and you're trying to swing your Zweihander and you end up chopping off a couple teammates' heads, you know? Just what happens. So in conclusion for this little fucking rant or whatever the hell I'm doing, MORDHAU's great. I miss Chivalry. Chivalry's good too. And honestly, I mean, owning both, MORDHAU's better. There's more players, there's more stuff you can do, you can fucking grip weapons different based off of what you're trying to do, you can throw weapons, you can make custom kits, fucking all this stuff. MORDHAU is a better Chivalry, and by that I mean it has better graphics than you can Fortnite do. For real though, MORDHAU's a great game, rest in peace Chivalry, the king is dead, long live the king, or some such old bullshit. But for the real conclusion, MORDHAU's great. I love it. And if you're gonna play it, try out dueling. And if you're frustrated at the game or whatever, like I was, try dueling. That's how you learn the mechanics. And yes, you'll die a bunch. You'll have some people who are fucking insane at hitting stabs and at faking attacks and feinting and all that shit. But once you learn the game, oh my god, that feeling when you chop off your enemy's head, when you get into a stamina battle and you end up knocking their sword out of their hand, and you finish them off, is the greatest fucking feeling on this earth. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this little stupid rant. It's gonna be shit, it might get views, who cares? MORDHAU's in the title, so it's gonna get some views. But, the real thing is though, I love this game. I wish the community would be better before everyone leaves. Because again, a lot of people are frustrated when you run into a team battle and a teammate throws a firebomb at your feet. Yeah, he might kill a few enemies, but he also kills 5 fucking teammates, right? That's the issue. That's the stuff that never happened. Well, it did happen in Chivalry, but not as bad. And it's just like, it's an honor system that's unknown, but it exists. And it's unfortunate because you have people who have been playing Chivalry and love the game and know everything, who know about the honor. And then you have some dude who just bought the game fucking using a rapier and a shield just running around farming kills. Right? So, if you're a MORDHAU fan like me, or you want to get into it, you want to get better, check this channel out. I'm going to be uploading some shit. I'm going to talk about mostly dueling because I love it. Some Frontline stuff. Mostly dueling. Learning your opponent, learning what to do, all that good shit. So, like, if you're having issues, let's say you're in a dueling server and there's some dude using a fucking pole axe, and for the life of you, you can't fucking kill them. I'll have stuff on how to defeat them. Basically, in all your battles, it comes down to stamina management. Because once you knock their weapon out of their hands, it's most likely a kill. Right? So, that's the basics, but I'll get into it more. Check it out. I'll have dueling in general, then I'll have more specifics, like longsword versus rapier, or vice versa, whatever, dude. I fucking love this game. I will use every single weapon and kill people, because medieval combat. Yeah. This is where they would say, like, fucking finale, but I'm too lazy to type, so, yeah, enjoy.